Process is non-inclusion of the faculty members, non-inclusion of the administrators. We woke up one morning and we found out that 6 of our 7 presidents are being forced to reapply for their jobs. And we also woke up to find out that there was a new president in Harold, Washington, Donald Lackman, whose employment is a result of very questionable circumstances as well. So the student voice, we feel, needs to be heard. And fortunately, we have people that are here backing us. And as it's been mentioned earlier, this is not going to be the end. There are going to be protests, and civil disobedience has not been written off as a possible tactic. And we want and we demand a meeting with the mayor and the mayor-elect immediately, so we can have our voices be heard and we can finally have a feeling of inclusion in the process. It's very important. That's what we're looking for, and that's what we hope to achieve. City University of New York has 480,000 students enrolled across 23 campuses. City College of Chicago has 120,000 students. That's the fourth of their population. However, CUNY has $2.3 billion in funding a year. City Colleges has somewhere around $600 million. That's also a fourth in the funding. So we expect that we should have the results that CUNY has, where you have students coming out of high schools who are being strongly considered as possible students for schools like Harvard and Yale, actually turning around and looking at CUNY as a possible, a viable option for getting their necessary college credits. And we feel that the City College of Chicago deserves to be in such a position. Everything runs on par, all the numbers and all the statistics. A fourth of the population, a fourth of the budget. Things need to be running just like that and better. And the reason is they have educators running their system, and their system is 4 times the size of ours, yet it runs efficiently, it runs well, and this is because they include the people. They include the people in the processes, and they include the people in the decision-making of who leads their institutions. And it is our philosophy that only in the hands of the people will our education system be safe.
How concerned are you all that open enrollment is going to be one of the casualties of this reinvention?
We're very concerned, because if you take out open enrollment, where will the CPS students go to? That's just it's a plain and simple answer. There's absolutely nothing wrong with open enrollment. It's the very reason open enrollment exists is because of CPS students. The system is very bad, and I don't understand the logic behind taking out a policy that is there to hemorrhage much of the problems that are being caused by the CPS. I mean, if they can just focus their problem on what the real issue is, and let city colleges serve its purpose. As opposed to taking an institution and tearing it down and having discussions about changing names and removing the identity of the colleges that many of our past alumni fought very hard to establish. And I think it's just very unfair for people to feel they can come in and just change policies that have taken so many years to establish. And this isn't right.
Are you speaking formally for the Student Government Association of Kennedy?
Yes, sir.
And what about the other student government associations of the other campuses?
We have student government members that actually actively participated in a protest we held April the 15th. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here today, but please don't be mistaken. We have support from across all campuses. We have presidents and vice presidents of the other student governments that showed solidarity by being present on that day, April the 15th. It's just unfortunate that they couldn't be here today, but they did send emissaries. We have Jakari Miller from Kennedy King College. We have a representative here from Wright College who's representing the SDS. So the support is clear across the board. We also have over 1,000 petition signatures that actually indicate that the student body wants their voices to be heard. We've appeared in front of the Board of Trustees meeting, and we plan to appear in front of the Board of Trustees at the next meeting next week on the 12th. So yes, the support is very strong.